maybe a small, according to the name, cold fusion, regarding, there are at least 3 different meanings in nuclear physics of cold fusion. There's, cold fusion of heavy elements synthesizing super heavy elements. So this is one method of this SO cold fusion. This cold fusion, muonic, catalyzed fusion, and our cold fusion. So we shouldn't be afraid about the name. What is important, there's just physics behind. If there's something, my comment. And according to, to collaboration, this is a kind of synergy we can observe. This is a little bit joke, okay? Don't take it really seriously. So our argument for receiving this project was, you see, there are a lot of works, research works in Japan, and there are, of course, some works in Europe and United States. But here in Europe, we should do something very similar. We should be first in the world. Once we've got this project, the Americans said, okay, you see here, there is a project in Europe. So we should do a very similar one. And it was a very nice argument. We helped them, our colleagues in the United States, to receive this project as well, of course, because it is in general, I think, interest, to do, we should understand something, and then we can think about commercial application as well. So this is only one point, is my opinion, and you will hear now opinion of Professor Kasagi about our conference. So impressions and...
Well, just before, I just put 2 comments. That okay. So one thing is name. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it's very important because in Japan, just after the 3rd conference in Nagoya conference, the person who insisted to get a project from the MITI, Ministry of Industry and so on. I forgot the name. And then that time, the fusion we cannot never use because this is not this ministry's. So clever person say, well, this is a new hydrogen energy project. Yeah. So that's the one. And now your suggestion of quantum, that name is now using our let's say, yeah, founder. We are saying that quantum hydrogen energy, which is named by Iwamura. Okay, and I forgot what the next one is, but anyhow, yeah. Last night, just before the good dinner, close to ending, the Konrad asked me to come to him and say immediately, can you accept business? Well, oh, business? Yes, I do. Then he said to me, yeah, just summarize this conference. No. This is too big, and also I didn't concentrate for all the talks here. I just concentrate on what I am interested in. So if I can say something about my personal impression of this conference, then I can do it. Yeah, he accepted. That's my excuse to my talk today. So, oops. Yeah. So therefore, I didn't make any presentation of this talk. I just talk, okay? So the aim of this conference is to increase cross-disciplinary discussion and exploration in the field of low-energy nuclear reaction. This is written, I guess, Konrad, right? I just reading this welcome word. And I think, generally sense, it was very nice conference, and we succeeded to this aim in general sense. Therefore, this is a general summary. And let me say something about myself. In 1890, no, not 18. In 1989, it was a great year, right? Many things happened. In January, our, let's see, how do I say it? I don't know in English, but title of our year is changed because the emperor was died in January. And then next comes in March, famous announcement of Fleischmann and Pons. And then next comes, I guess, June, Tiananmen Square's protest. And finally came as the wall of Berlin is end, right? It was when? November 9th of this year. So much things has happened this year. And then we started this kind of research. And first, lots of positive result and so on, but suddenly going down. And when I first heard of the Fleischmann-Pons announcement, and we discussed with my colleagues and the other nuclear physicists, then one of the guy was working for the, let's say, as he said, muon catalyzed fusion. So he told me, yeah, there's some kind of fusion, not a real, high energy fusion. So, I thought that, we nuclear physicists, experimentalists, did not see the nuclear reaction with low energy in the metal or condensed matter. So that's the starting point for me to do it. Yeah, why did any other people did it? Because they didn't see, they didn't have so much interest to do that. And then, so the more than 30, close to 35 years since then, we have a lots of progress, I guess. And in this, this is one, my background. And let's see, 2011, there's a big earthquake in Japan. And this is very close to my place. And I was very shocked also. Such kind of things happen. And then we had a kind of crisis, and also some of the nuclear plant, Fukushima plant, is burned. And I have made some measurement of radiation every day I brought just a checking counter from my lab and get a cloth. Oh, it's a little bit high, and then low, or something like that. So therefore, yeah, till that time, I also doing the low energy beam experiment like chairman did, and we meet each other at, I guess, the ICCF in Jean-Paul conference at Marseille, yes.
2004. 2004.
Oh, 2001? Four, okay. Then but we are getting to know various things by using the low energy beam experiment, but it's still not understand all things. Then after that, somehow happened, I also started to the heat measurement, and just a chance, and Yuamura-san joined us, our laboratory, Tohoku University, moved to the Tohoku University. So now, I found that heat measurement in this reported in this conference is show us very steady progress, various measurement, and Jean-Paul laboratory, Chelani's laboratory, and so on, other things, and adding many things, and they are developing by their method to develop, and also we, including us, aiming to the let's say practical use. So sometimes the device is getting bigger. I think you did a bigger colorimetry and so on. And first, this kind of study started, D plus D going to helium-4 without any high energy radiations. That was a starting point, I guess. But looking at this kind of heat generation measurement using the nickel-based metals, and maybe that most of the audience today, I guess, believe that there's almost no change using, no difference using the D gas and H gas. That's my impression first. And this is very difficult things to nuclear physicists to accept it. Because even the nothing high energy product, just for the heat is very difficult. So I asked always Peter Hagerton, why, he looking for the connection between the nuclear excitation to the phonon excitation, final phonon excitation without any high energy particles and high energy gamma rays and so on. And also, this is my experience. So putting the, we are, maybe many people are now changed to the electrolyte type experiment to the gas loading experiment. That is much clearer that's my opinion though. And the pressure, gas pressure, is not necessary to high. And that means very small accumulation in the foil is make a heat production. And we are using the experiment like not putting the gas pressure. Instead of that, we are dissolving. I mean, during the dissolution, the heat generation is occurring very constant way. So, therefore, this is very interesting. I mean, once this kind of established, then the next questions come out. And for the I guess application point, it's not necessary because whatever the energy, reaction mechanism is, if you have a heat which is usable, then that's okay, I guess. Without no radiation, that's fine too. But I guess important point is just we have to get it steady, constantly, not explosive. Yeah, that's the one thing I want to say. So now, therefore, there is still puzzling. And then, also the many experiments right now putting some other things. I mean, elementary analysis for the foil after the getting the excess heat, highly excess heat, and also the gas analysis, what is going on. And those, in this conference, maybe one of the question is, why oxygen? There are not a few, several people are saying there's oxygen correlated to the excess heat. That's another point we are getting progress and or getting mysterious things accumulating. And small hydrogen, this is my experiment though. What I got is 1 hydrogen makes more than 4 MeV energy. That is also very mysterious. Yeah, I'm getting so mysterious things. And then I just switched to the screening potential. This topic is one of the main topics in this conference that we agree. Because, and then now we are accepting that there is a really screening potential, electronic screening or whatever else. And the amount of the screening energy is something around maybe 300 electron volt to 500 electron volt. You agree? So, connecting this screening energy and how to solve, you have a screening energy, you can get a nuclear reaction, nuclear fusion, because you already have a 300 electron volt before the starting. So therefore, but the problem is, as I said, there's no high energy radiation. How to solve it? He proposed one idea, 0 plus state, very close to the threshold and very narrow. That means 0 plus to 0 plus, ground state of helium-4 is 0 plus state. So their transition is completely prohibited, inhibited. And the zero plus state should go around the another path. And then he proposed that there might be the internal conversion. Pair creation. E plus E minus creation from that process. It is very interesting. I mean, from the nuclear physics point of view, if there is a such state very near to the threshold, it's already, some of the nucleus has that kind of one. And he is now want to establish his new zero plus state and measuring the electrons and the neutron-proton ratio and so on, so on. That's the way to establish something. But we have to wait. That is true. And one thing is, for me, it's very difficult to get such kind of transition. Because if you have a beta plus final state, the beta plus to meet the electron, and finally to make a two gamma rays, so-called 511 keV gamma rays. And so far, our group are measuring the gamma rays, neutrons, and such and so on. We never saw that one. So even if that is nuclear physics society, established in the nuclear physics sense, it might not be the source of heat. We don't know yet. We will see that. Yeah? So, and also somebody said, yeah, we are measuring the screening potential down to, let's say, 1 keV or less than that. And maybe next year or next year, his energy is much lower than that, I hope so. But people argue that we still have a 2 orders of magnitude or 1 order of magnitude difference, what we really want to know. So we will see for future. Okay. And I found very, very nice things in this conference because he want to discussion in interdisciplinary discussions, and there's a nice talk from a universe, history of universe. Yeah, that's a good idea. And also we saw that lots of experiment with other group, geophysics. There might be something happening inside the Earth, and so on. Yeah, that is very nice experience for me. And also, for me, this is the second time to visit Poland. The first time is the Krakow, and this time is here. And I, as a Japanese, my country didn't have so much, no boundary, I mean, between countries on land. And therefore, when I came here and the guide of, I participated in a guided tour of a city, and she said to me, looking at some monument of in front of, let's say, St. Yakov Cathedral. No, I don't know that real name. Yeah. And there's a kind of history of Poland, and I thought various things, and we should make a, it is very complex impression, and I never thought of that. But anyhow, finally I want to like to thank you for the organizers very much, and his group, member of his group, and the staffs over here. I enjoyed very much this conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Hiro, for your really very personal impressions, and it is something very important for us here, for organizers of this conference. I am very happy that you are also enjoyed in this conference. I hope there are so many new things, and because we are thinking about next projects, as Mauricio said, and maybe the idea was now to discuss generally not only impressions of Professor Kasagi, but also other people. So if you want, you can comment other impressions. So we have not so much time because we are already 20 minutes delay, probably. But I think this time enough to say something. You remember at 6, we should organize the next visit in our laboratory. So we have not so much time, but I think we can wait also 15 minutes longer, no problem. And if you have some other impressions, because what is important in the conference you have found here?
Yeah, good evening. Though I have been in touch with ICCF, this is the first time I am attending the ICCF conference, and the way Konrad has arranged the whole conference, his team, I met all the members, staff members, and the way there is a passion. I told in my talk, I told that if at all somebody can do, only this team can do on the LNR. And this is the best of the team, and highly passionate, professional, committed, and I see a lot of people with a lot of energy to pump into this, and I am sure we will make big waves. Thank you very much. Thank you, Konrad, for all the team members.
And we have here a small contribution from Larry from United States. Maybe you can say something. You can hear us.
Can you hear me this time?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
it is a pity
Konrad,
that you couldn't come here.
Conrad, I'm so sorry I wasn't there. Next year, regardless, I think Teresa and I want to come to your lab. I really want to thank you and the organizers for what you've done here. This is spectacular, and we will keep this moving. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. I think your 3 last papers presented in the Physical Review C, there was a breakthrough for our community here. Okay, next point, you please, you can.
My name is Ben Barrows. I remember being in ICCF1. I've told that story before. My father brought me when I was 16. And one of the things that has stuck with me, amongst many, was Preparata getting up at a time, at a break, when people were being a little bit jovial. And he said to everyone, sternly, the world is looking to us to solve this for them. And I remember that weekly or monthly at least. I think the world is still looking to us. They still need us to figure this out. That's a burden, but it makes it very exciting for us too, as we've heard in some of these talks. So let's figure it out for the world.
Thank you very much. because of the time, so I would like to invite here to come here in the front, Professor Iwamura. He will present us the next conference, organizers of the next conference, ICCF26.
Okay, before I would like to explain about the next conference briefly. And at first, I would like to deep appreciation to Professor Czerski and all members of local organization community. Thank you very much. Well organized, very good conference. I enjoyed it very much, and I was very impressed.
Or maybe we can use the time, because there was also I thought about maybe all the members of our group here will come in the front, to say everybody we are also very happy you could come here, okay? So everybody, Mateusz, Agata, Natalia, Mathieu, Rakesh, and Jacku. We'll be available today in our lab as well, but now it's every group. And before we start here, you see here Kasia and Norbert just behind this part, the main organizers of this technical surrounding here. Yeah, this is very important, because all the technical things worked here very well, and they are representative of the very nice company. I asked them to help us to organize this conference some time ago. This Nobel Congressing Limited. So it is really very nice. There are not so many people, but they have so much experience, and therefore we could organize this this conference so nice. I think so. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you very much. Great work. Thank you. Okay, so I would like to explain the next conference briefly. Okay, please. Okay, so yesterday the chairman announced the next conference ICCF will be held in Morioka, and because and the chairman is Professor Shinya Narita of Iwate University, but he is this time he is a virtual participant. So instead of him, I will explain briefly. And before the ICCF 25, I'm sorry, it's mistake 26. I would like to briefly about our recent research project. A new research project supported by TEED Foundation, Thermal Energy and Electric Energy, started in April 2023. This April. And this TEED project was proposed by Professor Kasagi, and this TEED Foundation was founded by Mr. Minoru Toyoda. And we just started this project. And as you can see, Kyushu University and Iwate University and Kobe University and Waseda University and Tohoku University, 5 universities in this field, researchers participate in this project. And Professor Narita is a professor of Iwate University, and also he is a member of TEED project, okay? And so we hope research results from TEED project will expected the next ICCF26. Okay, and he is Professor Narita, and place is Morioka city, and the date would be April to June 2025, and tentative conference venue is Aina Center here. It's a very convenient place from Morioka station, 3-minute walk. And we are planning excursion about Hiraizumi. Hiraizumi is a World Heritage and very beautiful temple Hiraizumi has. And also we would expect the support from the TEED project and the Japan CF Society and the other Green Planet, Nissan Technova, other Japanese companies maybe support us. And also, Professor Narita is the president of Japan CF Society. Okay. And Morioka is here. Morioka is located in the northern part of Japan. Here is Tokyo. And travel to Morioka from Tokyo takes 2 hours by Shinkansen. So it's a convenient place, I think. And we have many in Morioka, several hotels around the station and convenience venue. Okay. And Morioka is a very beautiful city like this, and historical buildings and the nature such as rivers and parks in the central area, and enjoy walking around the city. And I don't know why, but Morioka was featured 52 places to go tourists in 2023 this year by the New York Times. And from Japan, only 2 cities, Morioka and Fukuoka, has been chosen from Japan. It's very nice city to visit. And also, as I said, Hiraizumi is a very beautiful place. This temple was covered by gold seed. And this one is established about 1,000 years before, and a very good place to sightseeing. Okay, that's the outline next conference. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I hope we will meet in 1.5 years in Japan. But as I said before, we plan also to organize something also in Europe. Maybe Jacques, you can say something once again a bit about it. Okay.
Well, thank you very much. Indeed, I prepared nothing because this is an idea that struck us 2 days ago. Once we became aware of the fact that ICCF26 will be held in April, June 25. So it means that we should not meet together in 2024. Why not? Okay, let's go and organize something. So I have the pleasure just to tell you that we are going to try to organize something. So around September 2024, probably in Strasbourg, this is a very nice city. I should have prepared something indeed, on the German-French border. And it will be a pleasure to see you there, because I am sure at the pace of things are evolving, we should have something interesting to exchange already next year. Thank you.
You know what was the reason why we are thinking about next year meeting as well? Because the progress in the field is so fast. So we need to meet us maybe much more frequently, and therefore this is something, the idea. Okay, so now I would like to officially say thank you very much for coming here, and we meet, of course, next time. So have a good journey back to your home, to your institutions, to your institutes, and as I said, we will meet next time. Thank you very much for coming once again, and we close now the conference. Tomorrow, I wanted to remember one point once again. Tomorrow we will have a General Assembly meeting of our Clean HME project at our institute, very close to here. And so in 15 or 20 minutes, we should meet, or at least the people who want to visit our laboratory, just at the ground floor in the lobby. Okay, then we will organize the visit of our laboratory as well. Thank you.